We are back, baby! Back at it with another stream. What's up, Garrett Wolf? What's up, Hedgie? How you guys doing? Good to see you, Garrett Wolf. We're gonna be just grinding wild boar today. I feel like my setup on Scotland is not perfect still, but like I think it's getting there. What's up, I'm hunting. How you doing? Glad to hear it, Hedgie. Glad to hear it. It's 5:53, so we're gonna reset the time. Guys, can you see the new overlay, by the way? Kinda sick, huh? Oh my goodness, there's a lot. So this zone's like kinda crazy. There's so many of them. I think there's just some zones that don't have almost anything, and I don't quite know why that is. I don't know, it's kinda inconsistent. This is one of the most inconsistent grinds in the entire game in, like, a different way. Like, because I'm using the feeders, right? Sometimes the boars are just not there. Especially the males can bounce around in a really inconsistent way that I quite haven't figured out yet. But, well, we'll see. Yes, it sucks. Oh no, how could you say that? Anyway. I'm doing good, Hayden. Thanks for asking. Nothing there. See? Like, this zone has nothing. Just nothing. But to be fair, this is a really inconsistent zone. I might have to move that somewhere else and just, like, trial and error until it's more consistent, but we'll see. By the way, currently I have, as you can see on the stream, the overlay. There's diamonds, great ones, and rares, but now it actually just shows my total great ones, diamonds, and rares for every grind, instead of just that one that I'm grinding currently. So I think it's pretty good. I want to ask you guys one thing. How are we feeling about the Great One Boar? Personally, like, it's starting to really grow on me. I did not really like it at first, if I'm being perfectly honest, but now that I've seen, like, some more in-game pictures, to be fair, the picture we saw from Expansive Worlds at the beginning was also an in-game look at the boars, but the image did not really do the Great One any justice, I'm gonna be honest. Especially the chalk looked kinda weird and ass on that picture, but now that I've seen some in-game footage of it, like actual in-game footage, it's my favorite fur. It has like that interesting purple-ish tone to it, and it's very cool. No males here. Yeah, that's fine, Hedgie. That's fine. To be fair, like, a lot of them do look a little eh. I'm especially, like, really disappointed with the brindle. It did not look quite as cool in-game as I thought it would. But, like, chalk, ash, those two especially, like, really surprised me. The butterscotch too, yeah. That one's pretty cool. It's the one I got. Cinder, like, I like it and I also kinda dislike it in a weird way. It's pretty good though. But yeah, the Stitch, I just saw a picture of it today. And I'm gonna be honest, not my thing. I think that might be one of the worst ones. Also the stipple. I don't like that one at all. Really edgy, really. Gotta get that feeder, Pac-Man. Gotta go wake him up. But yeah, the chalk and ash have been a huge surprise. What else is there? I went over stipple, brindle. What was the next in the image? Nah, I can't remember. Anyway, those are the most notable points I have. Man, there's so many males here too. Like, some of my zones have almost nothing, and then just randomly I have like 5 males in one zone, and I can't even kill them all. It's kind of crazy. Another 3 down. What's up, Phobos agent? How you doing, man? Good to see you here. Oh, man. I don't know how rich you think I am. Can't believe it. All this money in my bank account is incredible, honestly. Just absolutely insane. Oh, man. Well, I mean, you're not wrong, agent. Pop. By the way, agent, how are you feeling about the new Great One Boar? Because I've been seriously starting to like it a lot more than I thought I would. Yeah, it's only our reindeer stuff. We live in like minus 100 degrees Celsius at all times. And we have to get all of our water from the river that's been frozen for the entire year. And we have to break the ice to get some water and then melt it inside a fucking campfire. I don't know what I'm yapping about. Let's shoot some boar. Yeah, Rudolph is my man, my G, my homie, my bro. I don't know. There's a badger. Oh yeah, I have actually not been streamed. I have not streamed since the Scotland update came out, right? How are you feeling about the update as a whole? Because I've been really enjoying it. Really enjoying it, man. I'm honestly, like, unsure, like, if this map is my favorite or not yet. But, man, it's gonna be close. I've been just having a blast. I mean, I've been just going around my map like crazy, as you can see. Haven't been in this area yet, it seems, but I'm gonna have to check it out. This area right here. There could be some cool stuff. Yeah, exactly, agent. Definitely. There's just something about this map that's just really like... I don't know, it's just amazing. There's not a lot of brushy areas. I mean, this is about as brushy as it gets. Unlike these more mountainy hill areas, whatever you call them. This is like the more brushy area right there. But it's still not, like, horrible. Most of the entire map is, like, just super open. And I can't believe they managed to make such an incredible map, man. Smoked. I've really started to enjoy small game hunting more than big game, if I'm being honest. I was a big game hunter for like a really long time. But as I've played more, like in the past few months, I've kind of realized I'm more of a small to medium game hunter. Just a lot of fun. Love the minks and the pine martens. And what else? Badgers. They're just amazing. Such a fun hunt. It's not a male, is it? No, just the one. Pop. 6 or 7 hour stream. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay, I see what you did there. For real though, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be streaming today. Bro. Also, why did this take... Why did this get taken down? I have no idea. Never really happens. I don't know, Agent. Probably I would say like top 20 first boars ever shot. I would say. Maybe 30. Like, you gotta be... Like, let's be honest. Some people just get super lucky and get a ton of them on the first day that are not even posted, so it's like really hard to tell, but I might be in the top 30. I did get it pretty freaking early on the day. I don't know. But it was still a really early Great One boar. Really? Nothing here too? I'm gonna just main menu and see what happens. Yeah, man. The wolves, dude. They spawn like crazy. Like almost every grind's just super freaking short for them, I've seen. Might have to go back to that grind pretty soon. Maybe get a second one real quick. Because, man, they seem to be easy. To be fair, the grind itself is really easy. I'm gotta be honest. Never had any troubles with it. Just a breeze all the way through, really. Can I do this? Easy. You've been feeling a lot more motivated as of lately? Nice, Agent. Dude, when you get super motivated for like Call of the Wild, it's about to get crazy. Always when I'm motivated, I just like grind like a beast. Usually, whenever a new update comes out, especially a new reserve, that's when I'm gonna be really active. That sucks, I'm hunting. Some people just get unlucky, man. Which sucks. Bro, I really gotta finish that red deer grind at some point. That was not a great hit. Boom. Easy. Nah, I'm not HMing the boars. It's honestly kind of a pain in the ass to HM them, I feel like. Sometimes I have trouble even getting enough shooters per run. So, like, HMing them is just gonna make it even more difficult. I mean, of course I could do it if I really wanted to commit to it, but I just kind of want to shoot them and not really think about HM that much. Maybe at some point. Definitely not now, though. Just not really feeling like it. Your dad's playing Marvel Rivals? Oh, Lord. Not Marvel Rivals, man. Dude, I cannot explain my hatred towards that game, dude. Genuinely hate that freaking game so much. It's some of the least amount of fun I've ever had playing a game. I don't know. I just really disliked it. Yeah. Because like I started playing Overwatch in like August 2024, I think. But then Rivals came out some months later. I tried it for a bit. And man, it was just not fun at all. I gave it like multiple attempts too, like I gave it some chances. It was not just like a one and done thing. I went back to this game like 3-4 times and I just could not get into it at any point. But Overwatch has been my most played game of 2025, weirdly enough. It's been really fun and really not fun at the same time, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Rivals just makes me like wanna, I don't know, destroy everything or something. Hero shooters in general and like competitive games can be really annoying at times, but at least in Overwatch, I find at least something that's really fun. So I don't mind it. I'm kinda trying to change my mindset too, when it comes to competitive games. At the end of the day, if you lose, does it really even matter? Like, I've been at some of the worst. I've been having some of the worst games of all time in Overwatch the past couple weeks. I have never lost this much in my entire life. That's a Mela. Well, dude. When I was walking towards this, I was like, that looks really dark, like. But it's like genuinely impossible to tell this apart from a dark brown, if I'm being honest, from a distance. Well, first melanistic boar. That's pretty cool. I believe now I have only an albino left, and then I have every rare. There's the black, gold, albino, melanistic, and purple gray. But they did say, I'm pretty sure, that they added 2 new rares, but no one's found the other new rare, so I don't even know if there's another new rare. But yeah, I think there's only albino left. I would love to get 2 albinos soon. I feel like it would look really cool with the fabled butterscotch, right? My YouTube's tweaking. Hold on. There we go. There's a purple black? How have I not seen that? I had no idea that was a thing. Did I also count those last 3 kills or not? Yes, I did. We're good to go. But yeah, purple black? Really? I've never even heard of that. How have I managed to miss every single post where someone has shown a purple black? By the way, Hayden, I'm pretty sure you were not on the stream when I asked. But how are you feeling about the Great One Boar? I know that you said at one point that you're really disappointed, but now that it's been a few days, have you changed your mind at all? Still mid? You can, like, barely tell it's a different fur. Man. So, here's one of my main complaints about the update. They made some of the... Well, pretty much all except the albino. Boar furs is, like, super subtle. But, like, the difference between a regular boar and a rare is super subtle with every other rare fur except the albino, right? I feel like that's a little weird. I don't quite understand why. But they kind of ruined, like, the black gold, for example. Also, did I... No, I did count the kills now. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting, like, sidetracked so hard I'm forgetting everything. No males here. Alright. I gotta, add a counter for the purple black for sure. Now that I know it's a thing. But yeah, the black gold was ruined pretty much. It doesn't look much different at all. It has like some subtle differences, but I don't think it looks that cool anymore. It should be a lot more bright goldish color. Other rares are also just really kind of boring, I would say, except the albino, of course. You know, there's actually some other things too that I don't like. Honestly, the red deer remodel was a little bit of a questionable decision, considering how they look. I would be fine with it if they just added more fluff to, like, the neck area, right? They look a little off without it. Because, like, when you look at the new Great One Red Deer, for example, I like it more, I will say that. But the regular ones are pretty meh. Little disappointed with that, but the Great One looks great. Literally. How are you timed out for 24 years? Like, what did you... Oh, that's a badger. Hello. There's some badgers. I love the badgers, man. I found a dilute just randomly. It was... What the fuck? Look. What is this guy doing? Okay, well... Badger break, I guess. 13.60. 676! I regret everything. Absolutely everything. Should have never started streaming, I think. Oh, Lord. Yeah, exactly, I'm hunting. They look... That's like such a good way to describe it. They look shaved. I don't know. They're not as fluffy in general, I feel like, as they were. I don't know. I really hope they really take some of this critique and do something about it. So I do think that they need to change the red deer a bit. And honestly, like, the wild boar first too, like, make them a bit more noticeable. I just don't see any reason for them to stay like that. Super weird, man. Like, I basically had no idea at all until I got super close that the melanistic boar that I shot was in fact a mela, right? Someone clipped that, put that in the Discord. Oh lord. What have I done? Couple threes, I mean fours. Can I get this one too? Yes, I can. Even though it feels like the wild boars are inconsistent at times. Pretty fast though. I'm getting a lot of kills. Definitely. Per hour. Pretty good stuff. It's just that some zones are not as consistent, but still getting a pretty good amount of kills per hour, like I said. Yeah, I mean, the meme is like absolutely insanely huge, like, it's freaking crazy. To be honest, it's starting to get a little repetitive, right? But like, it's gonna die, like, next year for sure. I hope. For me, like, when memes go on for like way too long, they just start to become like super meh. Oh, shut up. Shut up, agent. Shush. Overwatch doing work. Hello. Aim is insane. I need to refill my feeders, it seems. Dude, imagine freaking people on like elementary school, teachers, like what kind of hell they go through every single fucking day, just listening to that same freaking number 24/7. Especially math teachers. Shout out to all the math teachers for going through this shit. You're the real ones. Hopefully you math teachers get some peace and quiet soon. It's hell. Yeah. Definitely. There was something I wanted to, by the way, talk about, but I just don't even remember what that something is, so it was probably not very important. Also, I should add one more to the rare counter, since we did get that melanistic. I'm gonna take these down, and while I'm fast traveling there, I'm gonna do it real quick. Couple here. That's about it, though. Alright. Rares. Rare counter. 210, 211. Boom. There we go. I had these kills. Dude, I literally can't keep up with the kill counter, man. I can't remember. If you guys didn't know, I got diagnosed with ADHD back in like February? I can't even say that word. February of 2025, this year. And man, like multitasking is like so hard. I can't, man. I was constantly like, did I add those kills to the kill counter or not? Nah, probably. Yeah, man, like, if I didn't, I feel like ADHD has restricted what I wanna do in life so much that I feel like I would be at a completely different place in life if I just did not have fucking ADHD, man. Nah, Hedgie. Nah, Hedgie, you gotta be lying. I don't believe you. That can't be true. You know, impossible things are impossible for a reason. They can't happen. That's kind of like the entire point. So, haha, checkmate. I don't know what I'm yapping about. Anywho. Bro. I'm so stupid. Did I just add 3 kills to the counter or not? No, I added 2, so I'm not stupid. To be honest, once I get like a few diamonds for a species, I don't even care if I botch them. Sometimes I'll just shoot it with a 300 because I genuinely don't care if I get the fucking diamond medal on my 348 diamond. Like, who cares? Like, genuinely. Just take a shit ton of Adderall and you'll be good. Dude, Adderall would be kinda interesting to try. Pretty sure it's illegal in Finland. I mean, like, Europe in general. I think it's completely illegal. There's definitely some similar medicines for sure. I have tried quite a lot of ADHD medication in my life so far. Ever since, but nothing works. Either they do literally basically nothing, or they give me side effects that I just can't deal with because they are way too strong and extreme. Would be cool to get something. Yeah, dude, I made the mistake of taxing a lot of my red deer back in the day when I was grinding. So I have like fucking 150 diamond red deer on my codex. Not codex. What is it called? I guess I'm just gonna call it harvested animals section. But anyway, I have a ton of them there and it's just a pain. The filter system made it a lot better though. Yeah, man, like, I'm so glad I didn't do that with the tar. That's the grind where I have the most diamonds by far. Rares, though, I still tax every time. I don't know if I should even stop taxing them, but I'm kind of thinking that I maybe should. It's kind of pointless. Really? Nothing here. Yeah, man, like, there is, I think I have about 50-50. About half of my diamond, actually no. Never mind, forget everything I said. But yeah, I have 300 and something diamonds on the tar grind. Let me check. 368 diamonds on the tar grind. It's quite a bit. By far the most I have out of any species. The second most is the red deer at 200, a bit over 200. I have about 150 more diamond tar, I think, than red deer. Ugh, freaking pheasants, man. Dude, is there anything less fun than pheasant grinding, like, genuinely? I would rather grind the fox than pheasants, like, jeez, man. Hate those freaking birds. So much. Back at it again. It's 1, 2. I think that's it. Boom. Dude, I wanna get at least a few of every great one in the game, but man. Oh, the pheasants are just like by far the least enjoyable grind in the entire game for me. I don't know why. Some people find it like the easiest shit of all time. And fast and fun, but I'm just here like struggling like crazy, and I have 2 freaking fox great ones. Like, what the fuck? I really hope the boar, second great one boar, doesn't take like forever. Would be nice to have like my lucky grind, and it would be the boars, but we'll see. Nothing here either. That's not a good sign, I gotta be honest. Nothing here either. I don't know if I have respawn issues or something. Probably. It's a little scary though, because like, this is exactly what happened on Quattro. Oh, fuck me. There's one here, so why is there nothing on the other zones then? There's 2 here, in fact. Oh boy. I really hope my respawns go back to normal soon. Exactly what happened on Quattro is just, like, my boars just randomly stopped coming to the feeders, like the male boars. And I could never fix the grind, and that's the reason why I even switched the Tornashen. I don't even know why it happened, like, this is suddenly, like, just like this. There's just nothing here. I waited for, like, hours in total, and I still didn't have anything in some of my feed, in, like, pretty much every single one of my feeders, in fact. They just literally stopped showing up. It shouldn't be a problem here, though, because, like, a lot of people have been doing it on Tornashen. And it works really well. So I don't know. Should be good though. Sometimes they just don't respawn and that's okay. However, right, if it doesn't go back to normal, then we have a problem. Is that a Mela? I don't think so. Definitely not. See, like, I could not even tell if that was a Mela or not. At the beginning. Goodness, man. Oh yeah, that zone is complete dog shit. Absolute dog shit. There's some zones in there that are just legitimately ungrindable. Like, you can't grind them. Like, definitely some of the worst zones I have seen for any grind ever. Like, it doesn't get much worse than that. Let's be honest. I finally decided to manage one of those zones down that I was grinding. And just never looked back because I fucking hated that zone so much. Yeah, it's completely abysmal. Hate that area so much. But now I never have to go there again because I've managed down everything in that area. As best as I can. Boom. How long have I been streaming? 41 minutes already? Really? Interesting. Alright. Alright, let's see if my boar are back to normal this run over here. We're very close to 600 kills on the grind, by the way. Well, there's definitely more boar back in this zone, that's for sure. They're dead. What's up, Albert? How you doing? Good to see you here. Have you, been through a lot of tar zones already, Agent? Or are you just getting started? Well, my boar seem to be back to normal, I think. Yeah, the tar grind is really rough, man. I will admit, it is definitely like one of the hardest grinds in the entire game, easily. Dude, you have no idea how close I was to quitting the grind back when I started. Like, there's definitely a universe out there where I never got a single Great One tar because I just gave up. It took me so long to get the grind to a spot where I was happy, dude. Just like random bullshit kept happening at completely random times, even after everything looked good. And every time I was like, okay, finally it's working. Finally I can grind these things. Then it just goes back to this shit that I did not want. And it's like, what the fuck? Nice, Agent. Also, the random thing that they just decide to form new zones all of a sudden is like just the weirdest fucking thing ever. But I think I have a theory why that happens. Because, like, you're shooting males, right? And usually zones consist of males and females for like a majority of the species, right? But for the tar, you can have male-only zones. So, just like with, let's say you're grinding whitetail, right? And you shoot like a couple does out of a herd and some bucks of some other herd, those does and bucks might merge into another zone. Somewhere completely different, right? That's why you don't want to shoot does, because they might do that. Alright? So, because the tar can also have male-only zones. It's the same effect, right? But since you're only shooting the males, that can happen. Just the same way as any other grind where you normally shoot does and males. Right? I think that makes sense. I don't see any other explanation to it. There's a level 2 there. Oh, that one was the one I shot. Okay, it's dead. We're good. W. W for Phobos. Yeah, man. Be prepared for some rough fucking times with the tar. Good luck, man. Oh, man. It's honestly kind of crazy that I got them to such a good spot. I'm very thankful, for myself, really, that I never quit the grind. Good to see you back, Garrett Wolf. Let's see. Nothing at this feeder. I mean, it's 6. Bro, I swear, why does the time have to be 6:07 the moment I decide? Oh my god. Can't believe this shit. Time reset. Just like that. By the way, the new video I've been working on, the big video, is like... God, it's so much more work than I thought. I genuinely don't know when it's gonna be coming out. I really hope next week, but... honestly can't really promise anything at this point. Gonna be tough to tell. This zone usually always has boars, but nothing this time. Neuron activation every time that number is set. I know you guys are patient. Smoked! Next kill, by the way, after these two, is gonna be kill number 600 of the second grind. Whoa. Is that a male or a female? Was it a level 1? Oh, fuck me, dude. Pretty sure it was a male, but like... for some reason I don't remember if it was a level 1 or not. That's like what's throwing me off here. It was a level 1. I just checked the stream. For some reason I thought it was like a level 2 or something, and I accidentally shot up female boar. Anyway, we're good to go. Oh my god, Agent. We have to stop, man. The brain rot is gonna kill us all one day or something. Hayden has had enough, man. Like, damn! Oh, man. Feel like Eric Cartman? I see. Bro. Only one male. I am not having this shit. There's usually like 3 to 4 in here. By the way, guys, funny thing. Shout out to Gruntley. You guys probably know who that is. He's the Call of the Wild YouTuber slash streamer. I was on his stream and he told me that because he's actually a teacher. And yeah, I think you guys can probably tell where I'm going with this. He said that like 6'7" is a pretty big thing there. It's really funny. Oh man. As you would expect. Nothing here. Dude, I really gotta switch the spot for this feeder. There's like nothing here, pretty much everyone. I very, very, very rarely have like a solo there, but never anything else. It's pretty weird. To be fair, Edgy, even like people who say it don't even really understand it. Also, my stream music playlist just concluded. Let's just reset that. Just like that. Boom. Let's continue. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to talk about a bit about the thing that next year, 2026, is like probably my most... Wait, is that a Mela? Look at how dark that one is. Right there. That might be a Mela? I don't think it is, but I can't really see it super well. That might be a Mela. Actually, I don't think it is. Fuck it. Let's just in case. What if we get a freaking melanistic that's not messed up? Let's see. It was not. Dude, it's actually impossible to tell apart, man. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. Oh well. Racism in the picture. Oh man. Goodness. Nothing here either. Oh yeah, I was talking about the fact that like next year, 2026, is gonna be like... There's so many good games coming out that I don't even know what to do. I've never had a problem where there's so many good games I don't even know what to do. Like, that's a crazy problem to have. What do you guys think? Is there a game or games? What games are you guys excited for next year? If there's been anything interesting announced. Because for me the list is freaking huge. What are the odds GTA gets delayed again? I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't really even care. There, I said it. I might get, like, executed for this. But I have never really cared about the GTA games or anything. Majority of the gamers do, though. That's for sure. Guaranteed. Maybe, maybe. Dude, I already know it's gonna become a massive meme where people are just like, GTA 6 released before this, I can't believe it. Like, something like that, you know. That's 100% gonna be a meme. I'm telling you, man. Just like the literal opposite of what, the meme is right now. GTA 6 before Africa 2.0. Yeah, exactly like that. Real talk though, like, I don't know if they're ever gonna even do an Africa 2.0. If they do, like, it is such a massive thing that I think they know that they have to do it absolutely perfect. It would easily be the best-selling map probably in the entire game. Who knows, they might already be planning it. But they're just not gonna be able to release it for a while. Never know what's happening behind the scenes. Bro, there's nothing here too. It's annoying. Another whitetail grind? Good lord. Do you even have anything you can, like anything new that you can even get anymore? I mean, there's really only the ultra rare fabled piebald. That's literally it. Don't you have every single rack? Because I know you got the drop time recently. And also, you got the typical rack in like 67 kills. I'm sorry, I had to say it. But I know it was a really short grind. Pretty sure. For the typical, which is ridiculous, by the way. I can't believe you have a typical rack white. 6-7 mentioned. Dude, I gotta freaking stop. I'm not gonna shut up. Just clip farming. Maybe? Should I do a stream highlights thing at some point? I feel like that could be kind of cool. That's gonna take a while to make though, because that would take me so long to go through some footage. I have a lot of streams at this point that I would need to go through. Man. Boars are being a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. My hourly kill rate is kinda lower than usual at the moment. You have some here. Well, this zone's looking good again, at least. That's a male. I almost shot the female. Because I wanted to be quick. Didn't do that mistake, though. Dude, the boars are so easy to get follow-up shots on. It's amazing. I'm convinced we all have, like, severe brain rot or something. There's the third one. Oh, Hayden, we all wish it was dead. It's anything but dead at this point. Nothing here again. Yeah, I definitely will have to come up with a new spot for this barrel. Gonna do that off stream though. I'm not gonna be boring you guys with that. Well, this seems a lot more lively. There's a couple to shoot. That's good. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Hedgie. Very funny. Love the wild boar puns. Feel like there's definitely more puns than with the boar. Boring is definitely one of the better ones with the boar. To be fair, kind of every single pun kind of sucks though. There's one here. We are 612 kills into the grind, by the way. I wonder how long it's been since I last got a diamond. Man, it's been a while. Jeez, man. It's been like almost 300 kills, it seems. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. But yeah, almost 300 freaking kills since I last got a diamond. That's a classic no HM moment. By the way, I kinda wanna do something else on the stream after this run, maybe. So, what would you guys like to see? I don't wanna end the stream quite yet, so I wanna do something still. Other than the boar grind, I think. Wolf grind? Maybe? Is that a black gold? I'm pretty sure that's a black gold. That... It's probably not, actually, now that I look at it. I don't know. It is genuinely impossible to tell. They look so similar to normal boars. It's insane. I think it's gonna die, but that's gonna take a while. Dude, okay, hot take. Twin Soul, probably the worst, Great one, wolf fur. That was not a black gold, by the way, I'm tweaking. But yeah, I really just don't like the Twin Soul, man. It's freaking ass, let's be real. I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. It had to be said. My favorite is Battlethorn. Which was actually the first... I have one Grey One Wolf, and I got the Fabled Battlethorn as my first, which is kind of crazy that I got my favorite one immediately. I've never had that happen. Dude, I can't even list all the first for the wolf myself at the top of my head. I don't know, the Twin Soul, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. Thought it would look cooler in game, but... eh. Pretty disappointing. I actually want to do a, every single possible great one tier list. Like, every single fur tier list for every great one. At some point, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. Feel like it would be kind of fun. There's quite a lot to go over with that tier list, though. That would have to be like a stream thing. That's for sure. Alright, well I got 2, that's fine. I definitely want to get more wolves though. They look really cool. The hollow for some reason though has fallen off a little bit on my list. Still really good though. But I honestly thought at the beginning that it was gonna be my new favorite great one, but it's definitely not. One, two... There's 3 males here. 4. Okay. And they kind of flee fast, though. Nice. I got 3. I'm just gonna grab those. It's definitely not the best, Hayden. Nah, nah, nah. Dude, I've seen, like, there's literally nothing in between. Either the Twin Soul is, like, your favorite one, or it's at, like, the absolute bottom of the list, basically. It's kinda crazy, man. Like, Garrett Wolf and Hayden love the Twin Soul. Me, Hedgie, and, did anyone else say something? I don't think so. So me and Edgy hate the Twin Soul. There's no in between. You either love it or you hate it, I guess. I think that might be enough Boar for the stream, though. You're joking? Oh, I see. I see. I mean, it's not like the worst great one in the game, but definitely like literally every single other fur more, personally. Bro, what furs were there again? I'm just gonna list my favorites real quick. Hold on. Here somewhere. There we go. So, we have Scarborn, Razorwind, Dawnbreak, Twin Soul, Frostbite, Hollow, Vanguard, and Battlethorn. So, worst one is the Twin Soul. After that, probably the Dawnbreak. I don't really like that one either very much. After that, those 2 aside, I think every other fur is pretty good. Sorry about that. But yeah, Twin Soul, Dawnbreak, then... Honestly, I don't know. It's kind of hard to rank these. The Frostbite is definitely a lot better than I thought, though. No problem, Edgy. Glad you were here. I'm gonna have to end the stream now anyway. Apparently, I'm gonna have to go to a sauna with my brother. I do gotta take a shower today, still. So can't miss that. But yeah, my favorites are the Battlethorn, probably Gravehide and Frostbite. Those three. Glad you were here also, Hayden. And Garrett Wolf. Bye, Albert. Hope to see you guys on this stream. I might actually stream tomorrow. Who knows? 2 streams in a row, maybe. But anyway, I'm gonna be hopping off for now. I really gotta go. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And see you either tomorrow or next week. Bye, guys. Have a good one.